Hello. Testing. All right, testing. Here, we're gonna reload it. My stream manager, so then I can. There we go. There's my skin. Hold on. There it is. Stream manager. Testing. Alright, enough of the music. I just wanted to see if the music could be cool. It was slightly. Anyways. What's up, dude bros? I'm Captain Crazy. There we go, that's the intro. Live! Yeah, I was exploring some of the free maps. I might make a video about it. Anyways, what was I doing? Was this the survival world? Let's check. I think this one was the survival world, if I'm correct. Vibrant visuals just dropped. And yes, I will be using them. I don't care what anyone says. They're nice. They're nice and get over it. Brownie face. People were so pressed about it being like a required thing, and I made a whole video about it. You should check that out. My opinion on it was basically I just think people are so salty over nothing. A lot of people have been complaining over just nothing recently. A bunch of nothing burgers. But we are ready to go. Put the stream up there. Click on my chat. I'm good! Just now got to read chat, sorry. Great donut. I got donuts right now on this morning. Well, afternoon is 6 o'clock. Well, the stream just started. So, hopefully good. I'm hoping this can be a 5-hour. Because that's what I want. I want a 5-hour stream. Oh no, this is a different world. Hold on. Wrong world. That's not the right world, I remember it. How's your day going? Calling? No, I don't stream daily. I stream whenever I'd like. I want to start streaming daily, but I work. I have a job, unfortunately. That's good. I'm happy you're having a great day. Well, recently Minecraft. Recently Minecraft because of my Minecraft channel. But I used to stream a bunch more. I have a whole channel with all my old streams on it. I don't like self-promoting, but at the same time, if you want to see other games that I play, definitely the place to be. And I was a VTuber. So, brownie points. Man, it's taking forever. I'll say today's plan whenever we're actually in the world, because this is gonna be a long stream, and I got a plan for once. There it is. I finally found it. The other world was my world I play on whenever I'm not streaming, or not streaming whenever I'm not recording or streaming or all that jazz. That one's almost 1,000 days in too, so. I gotta edit a video tonight anyways, so I can get it up for Friday. Making sure that we're all good and ready. Can't wait till I hit 1,000 subs on any of my channels. Mainly on the new channel I'm doing. Whenever we reach that one, we're gonna be golden. Oh, it's raining. That's terrible. Vibrant visuals, though. Yeah, we're redoing that today. We'll probably be redoing the canal today, too. We're gonna be redoing a bunch of stuff for today's stream. How's the stream looking? It's running pretty well. Here, let's get out of the rain, though. I will say, Vibrant Visuals only looks bad when it comes to the rain. I think that was my only downside, is that it doesn't do the overcast that it used to do. You know? That definitely was what I saw as a downside. Okay. Okay, today's initiative slash other thing slash what we're actually going to be doing this stream. I have a map that I draw down of the rough what I want this world to be like. And I got this big city plan. We're not probably not gonna do it all in one stream. We'll probably have to span it out over a couple streams slash videos. But I do have a plan now. And the first things first is I think the biggest thing we're going to be doing is we're going to be making 2 lighthouses. We're going to be redoing the windmill. Mainly, that's probably going to be the first thing we redo is the windmill. And then I want to extend the canal and then get started on the port. I got this big vision of this being a really nice kingdom, so we're going to do that. That's the goal. As soon as it stops raining, though. Because the rain, I know, is going to make this laggy as all hell. Oh, there's my starter base. I actually haven't looked at this world on Vibrant Visuals yet, so this is like a first time thing for me. Here's the big wheat field so far. This right here is the berry field. I want to make it look more like a vineyard. You know? Just casual stuff. There's the monolith. And right now, here is the starter base. It's not finished yet. It probably will just be turned to a storage area, truth be 1,000% told. But this is what I want my starter base to be. Oh yeah, here's my lodestone. I should probably keep this just in case something happens. But we are going to get started. I want to make a carrot field possibly right here. So this is probably going to be where my carrot field starts. The village is over there, which we're going to be moving the walls. We're going to be changing a lot around. So we got some heavy work to do, you know what I mean? So here's like a mini dock right here. But it's kind of just for the canal, and it was like a starter dock thing. So this will probably be converted into something else. I don't know. Probably not, though, depending on how I feel. Bro, it's still raining. This is what the inside of the windmill looks like, by the way. It's still very much like an unfinished, like, build. I just, you know. There we go. Because we need to redo this entire thing. Because it did not look good. Oh yeah, look at that sunset. Way better of a sunset, in my opinion. Very nice. It really shows how the land has, like, grown, you know? There's so many creepers, bro. That's my one thing. Okay, what I'm hearing is the TV in the other room. Okay. I got real concerned. I was like, why is there, like, Walking Dead music playing? Here, let's check to see how the audio... Okay, my music is at 0. Okay, I see. I was making sure. Alright, I need to... Really? I don't have a mace. Clown Piercer, bro. Oh yeah, I've recently gotten more entangled in the actual community. I'm not in any, like, SMPs and stuff yet, but, you know, we'll be there. We'll be there. They'll fear the name Captain Crazy. Man, look at how nighttimes look on the water, dude. Looks so nice. XP. Man, just... I like how the base is lit at the moment. We need to redo this. This is all going to be like a radish thing. Radish. Beetroot. Same thing. Beetroot is a radish, right? They're the same thing. There's the lodestone. Since lodestones were actually easier to make, you know what I mean? I made one and put it out my base so then I don't get lost when I go adventuring. This is the start. The base still. I don't want to keep repeating myself, but yeah, that's kind of what's up. This is the bedroom. I want to do a big grand bed eventually. Here, for now, though, we'll do this. Okay, good. Dirt. I used to have hella dirt, and then I used it all. I still have a shit ton of diorite, so yeah. Look at the wheat field, man. I can't wait till this whole thing is a wheat field and they have like a path coming up to this house. So right now it's on like funny looking supports, but I have plans of making it like a frame thing that actually sits down and making it look nice. For now though, this is where we're at. And so far, it's not even lagging my stream that bad. That's also, like, kind of a bright side to that is, you know? Alright. Where are my stripped logs and my banners? We need to get bamboo eventually. The sooner we can get bamboo, the sooner we can actually start doing the what was I thinking? The sooner we can actually start doing some heavy stick trading. But right now we're kind of limited because no bamboo. Okay, I can't place that underneath, I've realized. to go down one more. And then one over. There we go. Me building is kind of very boring. I don't feel like I'm always locked into the build. I'm never really like locked into like talking about anything. I'm kind of just chilling. Keeps my brain preoccupied. Wait, put on the corner there. There we go. Come on, one. There we go. See, the funny thing about windmills, the propellers are always the weirdest things to get. I like using banners, though, because it adds, like, a flare, like it's stopped moving, but the wind is still blowing through the, like, flaps of it, which sounds gross when you say it like that, but... that... Can't get over there. Because I'm also planning on using one of my rooms in my starter base now to do a miniaturized farm, so then all the farms out here can just be for vanity. For vanity's sake, you know, I like having nice, big, bustling farms. That's like my thing with that. Okay, how did I run short? Am I missing a few? Are there banners that I missed? I'm making sure I'm not missing any, because the last time I checked, I had the right amount. Yeah, I don't know where they went. Yeah, that's unfinished. I can make another one and then make more banners. But I thought I had enough banners. I don't know what happened to them. Yeah. We're gonna finish it. We're gonna make more banners, because I do have a fucking farm to do that with. So it's not like it's the end of the world. I'm so dumb. Man, I wish there was less of a sensitivity cap on Bedrock, because I'd be rocking this better if I didn't have a sensitivity cap. Maybe there's a glitch that can break it. Wonder if anyone's made a video about that. Yeah, I have no clue what happened to the rest of the... No, that is not where that goes. I'm not getting that. Screw it. Make it easier. There we go. go. Just collect all this. That looks way better. Here, let's look at the propellers from far away. Way better. So much better, dude. Here, just in case that does anything. Here, let's check it. See, look at that. That actually looks like a windmill. Perfect. Okay, well, first things first. Here, let's get you back to your port. Because the next thing we're doing is probably some more farming so I can get some food. But maybe it's to make that farming room. Here's the hedges for the trail. There's the villager breeder. Thank you. Bro, okay. Okay, listen here. Listen here, buddy. I don't care. You've been strompling my fucking crops. I don't care. You're dead. We're done. I say we're done doing that. Kept trampling. Yeah, he kept trampling my crops. I started to get mad. I was like, bro, really? That's what we're doing? Okay. So this bottom area right here is what I'm thinking. Could be a perfect farm. We can do wheat, beetroots, potatoes, carrots. Because I don't care about the sweet berries. Now, how do I water crops without... Could I do like a staircase thing that I'm thinking about? I need more dirt. So we might start on... We might start on the... What's the word? The port. The port area. I think that's where we're going to end up starting on. Because the port would give us more dirt. And dirt right now is kind of what I need. Because I need to be able to finish the wheat field and all that. Here, we're going to check in the tower. Here's the tower. There's my dog, which needs to be moved over to my base. There's the saplings. Wait, there was dirt. I saw it. I made this cool little closet thing the other day. I think it's real cool. Sorry. Here, we'll sleep here. We'll move the dog over. We'll move my iron armor over too. Because right now, the tower has kind of become like an obsolete method. Did I get it? Okay, I did get it. Alright, come on, buddy. Sunrise. Hi, bud. We'll probably turn the graphics back down to fancy, though, just so then I don't get bored of how the graphical fidelity looks in the game. Come in here. There you go, buddy. Yeah, you sit there. Here, and then for right, we can put that there, put that there. Swap them out. Hi, bud. You better not annoy me. What's up, man? Sorry about that. I was locked in. How's it going? Whoop. This only have one viewer though. How long ago did y'all just send this? Oh, it doesn't tell me. Oh well. Well, sorry that I missed. If you guys are still here, say what's up, what's going on. Boop. Recently Minecraft. Usually Minecraft, especially recently. So that's my answer. Oh wow, you can kind of see the village from here. Yeah. Here, so we'll probably do... If I do one block under... No, it won't work. I'm trying to think the best way to do this. Yeah? What is he doing in my house? Did you let him in here? And you? Yeah, get out of here. My house. Yeah, I have Discord. Not that fun to talk to, though, so... Where's the bucket? There it is. If I could, I would, but I don't know how to do that, so... I would have to go and get on my phone, and that might take a minute. Here, I can do it in a sec. Hold on. Whoop. Need this. I need this. I need a crafting table. Here. I do not know how to do that. I also don't know how to make a trap door. Oh, I need planks. Okay, there we go. Oh, this chicken. Let's see if I can do it like this. Okay, that does work. Okay, now I just need to make it even and not uneven. Or do we have an even amount of dirt? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8. So it'd be 4 and 4, so it is uneven in that metric. Here, can I move it one more out? Yes, I can. Okay, that's why I was... Boop. Sorry for not being able to give the link, though. I don't know how, so that was my thing. Place. Place. Break. Place break. Point blank. Point blank. I think that is a game already. Sounds like a Counter-Strike game, though. Or a knockoff. Jesus. Okay, these two are going to be confusing. Because now I can't place a trapdoor here. So maybe I go in one and it would still work, question mark? Can you waterlock, or are they not able to be waterlocked like a stair would? Yoink. This one we can get whenever the walls are up, because then we just do another thing. Here, I guess the question would be not that. Here. Put that down, put that down. Break you. See if we can do this. Not like that. Other way. Like this. And then just pretend there's a wall there. Hey, okay, that does work. That's good. Whoop, it's gone. Well, that's not good. Bruh. Oh my god, vibrant visual water. Bro, where's the water source? Okay, well that's not how that works at all. Let me get this. Okay, there's the water. It disappeared. I was like, what? Yeah, let me go to bed and then I'll accept the follow request. Okay, it's still too early. Ugh. Jesus. Profile. It's not letting me switch. So that's not good. So you may have sent it to the wrong account. My old account maybe, but... Oh, fuck off, creeper. There's a creeper. Nope. Jesus Christ, dude. That was a hassle. Yeah, it's the Captain Crazy one that's my new Twitter. So I cannot access my old Twitters, which is... That's a problem. So... Okay, so we know we can water lock them now, so that's not the issue. So we place that there. We can keep you there. Place you one up. Do the same thing on this side. Okay. Wait, I just passed by my crafting table. I'm so dumb. There we go. Okay, there we go. Two more. Whoa, that's not what we want. There we go. There we go. That's the right way. There we... Okay. Way better. Put that there. And then we need two more. Yeah, I want to focus on all the little things before we even touch the village. Because I know the village is going to be the most... roughest, build, I think, in this world, is going to be the village. There we go. Oh, wait, and then we do this one. There. Okay. I think I live right next to a river. No! That should not do that. See, now it... See, it glitches. I don't know why it glitches like that. See, there's the block now. Now we click that, break it up. Here, if I do... that... See, that fixes that. But now if we do... Give me that. This here... Oh, it doesn't do that now. Never mind. Fixed it. By some miracle, I fixed it. There we go. Alright, we do those, and then I make a hoe, unless I already have one. Well, that is a problem. Do I have one in my inventory? No. That windmill looks so much better from far away. It actually looks like a windmill. And then there's the monolith. Do I have... No, I do not. That is amazing news. Here, For the sake of the stream, I'm probably going to turn off vibrant visuals. If I can do that in... No, I would have to go... Okay. I would have to leave the game in order to turn it off. Which we can do later. I think we also might move some of my farms around to make them more farmy. The wheat farm will stay. The wheat farm's in a really good spot, and that's the reason why I think I'm going to just keep it there. So these should do that thing now, right? My inventory's full. I need to, like, clean closet. Here, actually, can we just do 4 on each side? That'd be smarter, right? Boop. Okay, okay, it does do the thing. That's what I was looking for. Okay. This one will be wheat, since I already have the wheat seeds on me. So now whenever I want bread, I just harvest this instead of the big wheat field out there. You know? And then we should do potatoes next. I don't really use potatoes, so... Oh yeah, the copper golem. That's happening. There's the potato. Whoop. There we go. And we will do the first one there. Okay, we need to get these bottom walls finished for the starter. Eat these. Okay. Put this all up. I'll come back to it when I need it, but for now, not needed. We will also go feed the sheep. So I'm thinking the vineyard will extend up on this yard, not yard, but up on this way. So this on this side will also be the vineyard, and this whole hill can just be the vineyard until it stops. And then the wheat field we can just keep here, but fill it all in. And then the carrot field can go somewhere else, because I think the carrot field's the only one that's kind of out of place. And the farm, and the sheep farm, and the cow farm will stay here because, to be honest, is probably the best place for them. Okay, there we go. More sheep. Now the potato farm could probably stay here. I'm confused about the potato farm because I want to make this maybe into like a nice dock. A nice port would be nice right here. But with that bridge being so low, it makes no sense for there to be a dock here. So maybe it just stays farmland. That's what I'm confused about there. And we have all this space right here for something that I don't know yet. I think it's just going to be a path to the bridge. But I don't want to raise the bridge yet because I feel like the bridge is a perfect height that it's like nice to walk on and it's not too unbearable. Wow, look at that water, dude. It's so nice. I can't wait till that's finished. Right now we have the tower finished, but I kind of did the tower as like a, oh, this is my first build thing, you know? Which I don't think it turned out bad. I feel like the windows can be done different, but it didn't turn out bad. I'm thinking we do like maybe a stained glass window on the bottom and then keep that one dot right there, but move it up one more. Just thoughts. Because that's probably going to be my enchantment area. And this is the mining hobbit hole where we mine. Of which I probably need more cobble and stuff to finish the wall. That whole bottom of the house has just not been finished because of me. There we go. Here, we need to make this one higher. So comes the mining part of the video. Nothing like mining. Hey, there we go. See, it wasn't even that bad. I just didn't do it because I don't want to. Talk about a donut. Here, let's check this side. What the heck? Oh, I guess I started strip mining for some reason. I don't know why. How much farther down? Oh, that is a far mine. Well, there's gold. Too bad I can't mine it. Here, we're gonna have to go around. Tuft is a really good block to build with. If I could find a mob spawner, that would be nice and helpful. A dungeon or a mob spawner, whatever they want to, whatever the community calls it, I feel like would be the best thing right now, so then I can get an XP farm started. Then enchantment can happen, which I'm not too butthurt on enchantments because normally villager trades give fine enough enchantments, and plus it stops me from having to do this. And the less mining I gotta do for diamonds, the better. On a server, though, that's the sucky part. The average Minecraft server getting diamonds is only mining because everyone kills all the villagers. Of which I have been playing on a server recently. Not recently. I think it's been like 4 days. It's been a while since I hopped on last. Probably add a bunch of this deep slate to the wall, if possible. I'll mix it in. Okay. That's where most of my armor and stuff has come from so far. It's just villager trading. But again, the moment we get bamboo is the moment we can start doing stick trades, and that's the moment we get diamond armor. Because bamboo is the easiest way to calculate sticks. Even though wood is more practical. Wood gives you planks, which give per wood, per one log, is 4 planks, which is how many sticks? It's 2 sticks for 2 planks. So the calculation would be, after like one tree, you get like almost a whole stack of sticks. But then you got to use wood to build and planks and stuff, and then you like lose all that money, and that's the problem with it. Ooh, it's nighttime. By the way, video coming soon on the starter base thing. I have a bunch of videos, but I've been working, so shrug. It's summertime. My best reasoning behind it is it's summertime. There's nothing I can really do about having to work more. I wish I could. Thank you. Oh, I already did start mixing deep slate in. This is how I do the random block thing. Thank you, Grian, for teaching me how to build. And that's all? Oh, okay. And I like doing the Mod Podge effect. Here, we can probably cut out this and make this into a window. Yeah, that'd be smart. Make that into a little window area right there. Yeah, but I like the Mod Podge effect because it looks very cobbled together and it doesn't look so synthetic. If it was all cobblestone, it would look different, you know? Actually, give me this. Give me you. Give me you. There we go. We're gonna get a diamond pickaxe. I'm so close to getting it, I might as well just go get it. And then when I can trade for one, I can get a chest full of them. When this base is done, by the way, there's gonna be a whole other floor. Here's the wall for the village so far. I want to extend it out more. Here's the big church. This is a big project that is going to be on a video later. We're probably not going to work on it this video, or this stream. We might, depending. I have plans on tearing down all these houses and stuff too, so... Okay. Are you the diamond pickaxe guy? Yes, you are. I don't have diamonds. Frick. Okay. I think I have 1 diamond, but it's not worth the trade. I can get another diamond axe. 2 of the diamond axes would put me over the diamond amount. But then 3 of these, so I would have to buy 6 diamond axes for 26 emeralds each. Which is not a cheap price, may I add. Oh, you cheapskate. I hate you. Ooh, we could start making a chicken farm. That would be helpful, wouldn't it? Okay, you didn't give me much. What are your trades? What are your trades? Oh, you're just the same. Okay. Yeah, don't worry about him. That's 1 step closer. It's the exact same because this is the dude who gave me the diamond axe. Okay. So Sticks Boy is being very unappreciative. And I don't think my other dudes have been appreciative either. So that's my problem here. Trying to think of what I can do. It would probably make a chicken farm. If I have some seeds. How many... I don't have many feathers either, huh? I have a bunch of bones, but that's nothing. Yeah, that's nothing. So grab this. We're gonna go get some chickens. Ooh, accidentally walked in the wall. Alright. Chicken time, chicken time. Give me this. Plant you again. Maybe we'll make a chicken coop eventually. Here's the villager hut. I want to see if maybe their prices have changed. Okay, he is my farming villager. Yeah, he still does 20. You do 32. Okay. So he's being appreciative. You're 32. And you're 30. Okay, so you guys are being good. He sells rotten flesh. That's the only reason why I have him. And then you sell paper. And paper is a good trade to have. Actually, I can harvest my sugarcane and do that. Also, this beehive I want to keep here until I have a place to put it. So, because eventually we're going to need candles for one of my builds. Ooh, you know. That farm over there can probably be destroyed now that I'm thinking about it. I got a farm over by that old mine because I needed bread whenever I was doing the mining episode. Here we go. We might move the sugarcane over to that place over there along this coast right here. And that could be a nice sugarcane farm. Maybe the potatoes can go over there too. I don't know what to use that island for over there yet. I know I have beetroots over there right now, but that's it on top of the windmill. That's it. The moment we find a chicken, we do not kill, we need to keep the chicken. Then we need another chicken. And then we need to breed them like crazy, get a bunch of feathers. Because feathers are now apparently a viable trade for me. We're gonna kill the feather economy. Paper. There's 16. Okay, that's all I can find. Well, that gave a lot of paper. That's not... That's enough paper, you know. Eventually we're going to need paper, though, for rockets and maps. Because I would like to actually map out the area so we know what we're working with. But we did one thing today. So far. And then whenever we can get this farm area set up right here, and we can get a diamond pickaxe set up, we will be able to start on other things. I think my big thing is I want to get the lighthouses done. I have plans for these lighthouses to be built. Also, I like the open floor plan of this house. I don't like having doors throughout my whole house. Feels nice. Feels like I can actually walk. Alrighty. Okay. Let's get started. Yeah, I can't wait for the copper golem to be added. I don't know if it's been added yet. I don't think it has been. We can test it real quick, but I can't wait for the copper golem to be added in and done, because that's going to be a life changer for me. I'll be able to actually organize. Okay. So we still don't have chickens. We can make a loom, and we can get wool as a trade. Yeah, we can get wool as a trade. That could be helpful. What do you think? Great answer. Copper block. Do I even have a pumpkin ready? I know it's not real yet, but it would be cool to have it set up. Do I not have a pumpkin? I have pumpkin seeds. I can get a pumpkin real quick. I don't have my hoe. Oh, there it is. I found it. That took me a second. That took me 10 years to process. Whoop. This will put us closer to the goal of getting a diamond pickaxe. The sooner we get all diamond tools, the better, in my opinion. The sooner all diamond tools happens, that's what I'm looking forward to. There we go. Wait, do I have... I know I have bone meal. It's in my chest. You put like a stone pathway, so then I don't have to jump into my house like that. That's almost killed me so many times. Vibrant visuals isn't too bad. Here. For the bees. Yeah, we need to put a campfire, and then we need to be able to harvest from them. Which I know whenever it's drippy like that, we can get wax. And wax is what we need to make candles. Thank you. I need a pumpkin. We will put you there. If this works, that would be incredible. But again, I'm fully willing to be all like, hey, it's next update. Happy Ghast, on the other end, is a real thing that we can go do whenever I get the Nether unlocked. Right now, I'm taking it easy. Man, it's taking forever. I even bone mealed it. We'll leave that for now. We still need to do chickens. Click, 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 click. Click, 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 click. I like keeping the lodestone compass on me just in case. That is probably the smartest thing, is to keep it on me just in case I do just wander off. The lodestone is probably the best thing ever added. Almost. Because now it's like waypoints, right? It gives compasses an actual use. Because now you can tie it to this block, and let's say, like, there's a village that I need to remember. I can put the lodestone over there, and have the compass tied to that, so that I can walk back and forth between them. Okay, we need to do chickens. I keep getting distracted. Chickens, chickens. Feathers. Feathers. Also, this is no longer an orchard, so... This is where the dock's gonna be going. I didn't want that. Ah, you assholes. Run from the bees! It was an accident, bees! They're gonna die. It's sad because they're gonna die. I'm not worried about them killing me. I'm more worried about, again, them dying because that's... because I kind of needed them. I need them for wax later. I'm just thinking ahead. Get out of there! Are you stuck in a... Oh, yeah, you're stuck. Alright, come on, Mr. Chicken. You're gonna be the first. Yep, come back here. You're not leaving, Mr. Chicken. It's only temporary till I can make him a coop. Because I don't like having these little dirt huts that are used for fences. That makes me feel bad. In! Oh my god, he shit himself. Come on, Mr. Chicken. No, I said get in there. What are you doing, buddy? All the way in here. Yeah, come on, all the way in. No! You dumb bird. Get in. In the box. Yeah, I hear you. Get in there. Nope. Huh. Nope. You're staying in here, buddy. Okay. If that would have done it, I wouldn't have had to come after this one. Come on, chicken. Right now, we're chicken farming. So, okay, so when the canal gets extended, I'm thinking we loop it around right here to connect these parts. You know? What do you think about that, Mr. Chicken? Mr. Chicken 2? You're not as good as Mr. Chicken 1, but you'll do. Poultry. Alrighty, we need like 15 of you, so get started. Ooh, give me that. That's what I was looking for. Oh yeah, we're tearing that down too. Yeah, the old house that was like the very first thing I built. It needs to be torn down. We can't use it for nothing, so. I wish we could use it for something, but I have no use for it right now. Not right now. The dock is about to be made. And then when the dock is made, this is all just going to be cliffside, and I'll probably put a big tree up there. So that's probably going to be torn down tomorrow. And by tomorrow, I mean whenever I sleep in the game. I don't know what that was. I heard... I was like... Besides, feathers are a rare... Not rare, but they're like a secondary drop to chickens, not a first. So you won't always get a feather. But you will always get raw chicken. And that's my worry, is that we're doing all this for nothing. Which I don't think we are. I think I'm smart. Here we go. I'm gonna get a bit more cozy. Okay, yeah. So, plan for today, make a pickaxe. And then after we make a pickaxe... Oh yeah, we would know if the Carper Golem is in the game because it would show Carper tools, which it doesn't. So that's my 2 cents about that. Where is my stick stash? Found it. So irresponsible with my inventory. Okay, there we go. Where's my bread? Did I eat all my bread? Okay, well let's see if the farming room... Have y'all grown? Okay, no, not yet, not yet. Give it time, give it time. Give it time, I just planted it. Yeah, it's still somewhat buggy when it comes to vibrant visuals, but it's not that buggy. And I'm not even that butthurt by it because I'm playing on an Xbox, so. Not to mention, it's fun because I could probably get better thumbnails for the game now because of the shadows and stuff. Which I normally don't think about the content side of it that often, but I will say having like really nice shadows does help with like graphical fidelity. There we go. Here, let's reorganize. Put you there, put you there. Okay, there we go. So now there's a big strip missing, but it will regrow. It will regrow the farm. Do I have any extra? Yeah, I do. There we go. Also read somewhere that the reason why I'm getting hungry so fast is because Bedrock has a like slower or a faster saturation thing. It was like coded that way on purpose, which that sucks. Which that sucks because I'm always hungry in this game and it sucks to have to always have food. No, come here. There we go. See, it's not an every time drop thing, which sucks. But a lot of chickens are spawning over here now, which is really strange. I made the chicken farm and immediately all the chickens are spawning over here, which is, to say the very least, weird. Okay, there we go. We can only do it like twice a day when it comes to breeding animals. It's like a twice a day thing, which like makes it so much more difficult to farm. So I've been thinking maybe we put the lighthouse over here, but then if we're going to be doing the canal, right there would be a better spot for the lighthouse for what I'm thinking. So over here would eventually become just, I think, wild land. I'm thinking we put like maybe like a swing set or something over here and just make it look nice. Oh, and then the nether portal also comes into a question of where it's going to go. Because again, I don't want to rush. I could rush the game, but I'm not going to. Okay, we're still pretty full. Alright, we'll come back for it. We're just going to move it over here, and then I'm going to plant my big tree that I've been planting. See, I do have a diamond, but that diamond doesn't... It's not worth trading my first and only diamond for, like, a diamond pickaxe, which I know the conversion there makes sense, but... It is my first diamond, which I want to do something with. Maybe hang it over my bed, to be honest. Man, I don't like the render distance, though. I will say that. Because I know there's a abandoned shipwreck that was over there. I tore it mostly down. But I know that, and I used to be able to see the village on the other side of the river from right here. Of which there is another village over there. Which I want to enslave all the people and maybe tear it down. No, I didn't want to do that. I was trying to go down. Thank you. Man, I spent a lot of cobblestone making this house. Also, the house didn't even look that good, may I add. Not that good. Ow, my arms. I'm getting back up. There we go. Okay, there we go. This took all day. It's taking down this house. Like, what? I didn't even think I used that much cobblestone, but apparently I did. Like, whoa. Where are we at? Okay, so we're not afternoon time. It almost took all day. There we go. Alright. I don't have any saplings on. I was just about to plant a tree. Here, there's a sapling over here, right? Yeah, it's right here. Alright, I'm wanting one of those big trees. Right here would be the perfect spot for like a little swing. Right here. Now I do not have bone meal on me. I have it, and I'm probably going to have to go back to my house because it is getting late. If we're having the firefly bush, it's going to be closer to the house. I remember all of them coming over here. I remember when they first came out, and I was like, bro, this is the sickest thing ever. And I'm still, like, obsessed with the firefly bushes. Because it is. This is the coolest thing they've added. It's just a nice ambient. It works whenever you're trying to just have, like, moving stars, if anything. All this is going to be flattened out later, though. Which is kind of sad. There we go. There we go. Look at that. Ah, oh, it's so nice. It's just a little extra movement. They work really good whenever they're like in big clusters, right? And like you hide them really well because it's like a radius thing. It's not like a standalone thing. Now, I'm trying to figure out... Well, first things first, bed. Second things second, I need bone meal and a fence. So some wood. No, screw it. Okay, what am I doing? It was wood. I need straight wood. There we go. I was like, where is it? Inside. We can use the slabs. The slabs are actually probably better. Well, I ain't gonna be using the bones for anything else. I don't have like bone blocks for nothing. 3. And 3 more. 3 on each side. And the firefly bushes don't do anything during the daytime, but now on the way home, it's going to look real nice because they're going to be scattered across the path. We might be able to move one of them closer to the house because we have like 3 on that just little segment right there. I know the Wandering Trader can sell bamboo. Well, that's not the one I wanted. So I guess this is a great way to make wood. Here, we're gonna grab this real quick and we're gonna go get more chickens. Because, I mean, I guess if we can trade feathers, then we can trade feathers, and that's worth it. There we go. What are you selling? Baked potatoes for 1 emerald. Fermented spider eye, which I think is a rare drop. None of these are worth it. Actually, this is worth it for mangrove, but not for much else. And the last time I left you alive, you mistook my good graces for intrusion. Yeah, never mistake my good graces ever again. Slide to the left. Slide to the right. Crisscross. Crisscross. Cha-cha real smooth. That's a stick. Come on, give me a big tree. I want a big tree over here, not like a small tree. No, nothing. Oh, there it is. There we go. Bro, why are you just now giving me small trees? Oh, sorry. There we go. And one little extra one. That's bigger. That's not the one I want, though. Sneezed. Hi, Mr. Cow. Place. There we go. That's better. That's not the one I want, though. And we'll re-roll one more time. You gotta move, Mr. Cow. Go that way. Go that way. Bro thinks he's the Lorax for real. That's crazy. Alright, well this is going to take a minute to disband because it's a bigger tree, but... Here, do we have... We do have cobblestone. Yeah, we do have dirt, though, and that's better. Their big trees are the ones that I actually am okay with keeping, right? The ones I don't like keeping are these medium-sized ones. I like the big, tall trees. Also, just don't like making custom trees. I think that's weird. I think it looks out of place, and I think that's the reason why I don't like it. Because, like, they have big custom trees. You can see it one over here on my, river. Over here. On the river side, yeah, there's one big tree right there, and... You know? They're chickens. Just some chickens. We're already, how far are we in already? We're already an hour and 30 in. We got like 4 more hours. This isn't a requirement. I'm just wanting to. I wish to do that. Because right now we haven't really gotten a lot done. I want to have a significant amount of progress made. Oh, this would be perfect if I had shears, because I could just get vines. I want to put vines on the tower, so then we can watch it, like, get overgrown. Hi, Mr. Cow. Here, put the rest of this in here. We're going to take out the saplings and the bone meal, which I already have out. Okay. Because that's what I'm focusing on right now. I'm focusing on getting the perfect tree. That is my goal. Then I can have a nice little sit-down area. That could be nice. I could log off in this area and then log back on by the tree or something. It could be nice. Not to mention, just having a tree with a swing set is a very nice thing to have, because I'm not going to come over here often. So it's nice to have something over here that when I do come over here, it's just peaceful. Not to mention, I can look out, it gives me a view of the water. Right, we have the tree, like, right here. There's the swing set. You can just look out on the water. Uninterrupted view of just the land. And then behind me can be like the castle. It could just be nice, right? Like, yeah, and then I can sit on the other side and watch it sunset. Wait till I get a spyglass. This is gonna be awesome. So actually, we should probably put the tree there. Great way to get logs. Not a great way to... Not a great way to spend my time, though. Alright, we gotta go to sleep anyways. It's so peaceful with the shadows, and it's just so nice. Put a fountain down here. Also can't wait till we get the happy gas, because then we can actually start exploring. Yeah, I've also been practicing with the elytra more on, so on the Hermitcraft world, they give you a free elytra, basically, right? And yeah, I know it's like just a preset world, but it's nice to fly around and see stuff with the elytra. But until we get the elytra, we can always use the happy gas. And then we can do like a little airship area that we can like park stuff at. Maybe with the monolith, we can turn that into like an airship. Like an airship area where you can park the happy gas. Because it's already a floating island, so. Stuff I think about. Okay. Put you there. And then. Hey, at least I'm getting hella wood. I'm okay with that. I'll take the fall if it means that I get better materials. Move all that off to the side, though. Hi, chest. Grab you. Also put like an arch, because if I'm gonna extend the canal like right through here, right? We can put like a nice arch bridge right over here. What the egg? There's an egg in there. There we go. Okay. Getting that right tree. Oh boy. And with, like I said, on this little nook right here, we put the lighthouse. And then on that island right there, I have plans on putting another lighthouse over there. And then we can have a bridge that goes across. And then maybe a little plateau area which goes down to a dock area. And then we need to move the other farms, aside from the wheat farm, somewhere else. And that's the confusing part, is I don't know. Because I like making natural farms, right? And with the wheat farm, a nice rolling wheat field looks nice. With the sweet berries, since they look a lot like tomatoes, you can kind of play with your imagination and go, oh, those are tomatoes, right? But with potatoes, I don't know what a potato farm looks like, or a beetroot farm looks like, or a carrot farm looks like. So then incorporating those into a build is confusing because you have to make it look nice while also while making it make sense. This whole middle section right here with the canal is going to be connecting to a big dock area in the middle with a bridge that goes over it. Which leads out to the ocean, obviously. And then the ocean, I don't know what's over there. I don't think I've went just exploring in such a long time in this world. Last time I went exploring, I found a swamp village and a spruce biome. Of which we can go visit too. I want to put a thing down there and I want to do something with that build eventually. Because I don't want this to be my only place. I want there to be multiple kingdoms. I want it to be multiple series. So how I want the world to go, right? And this is me right now. I want to build this place to its max potential. And then after a while, season 2 will happen where we leave this kingdom and we go to another kingdom. And we start from basically ground zero. And then we do that over and over again for multiple seasons. And this isn't hardcore, so I'm not going to die. So there's no risk. It's just have fun. And it's how long can we, like, last in the world before it starts being repetitive. And then we can have a map of each area, and then we can have, like, a big central kingdom eventually. Maybe we can revisit and redo some kingdoms when my building skills get better, you know? Stuff like that. That's how I've always planned this series going. Is just, it's my It's like my, not forever world, because I'm not going to play on it whenever I'm not recording, but it's like my recording world, you know? Right now we're just trying to grow a tree, though. It's also been 51 days since day 100. Get ready for the 100 day video that I have planned. I do. I have a thumbnail. I have a thumbnail ready. I have the description. I literally have everything but the video ready. And that's because I like doing the, how I do it is I do let's plays until I hit that number, and then I compile them all into one big video, and then that video will go out. And then we'll just keep doing that, and then we'll put a playlist for the 100 day videos and the let's play videos. So then people can watch my content for like an hour, or they can sit through like 2 hours of just videos. You know what I mean? That's how I like doing it, at least. That's how I think Mog Swamp does it, too. Mog Swamp did it day by day until he did his 100 day video. And then he only's been doing 100 day, 100 day. Which I like doing, play the game, right? Make funny jokes, and then just compile it like that. And I think that would be real nice and cool. And epic. Plus, that's probably the video that's going to make me popular. Because everyone loves a 100 day video for some reason. I don't mind it. In 100 days, though, I will say this. In 100 days, I didn't get a lot done. I will say that. In 100 days, I didn't get anything done. Like, I was kind of procrastinating because it was like, I don't want to get full diamond and beat the game in 100 days because I feel like that defeats what the end is about. The end is the end, right? And yeah, I know the elytra and stuff like that, and sure, that we'll cross that bridge when it comes down to that wire, but I feel like that will be the end of Season 1, and I feel like I want to spend 1,000 days on each kingdom. So after 1,000 days, we'll probably leave this place, go to another place for another 1,000 days. And then we'll just do that on repetition until we're eventually at like 5,000 days with 5 different kingdoms. And I'm not really wanting to do it for any story reason. I just like having like places to go. Plus I already have a bunch of Minecraft build ideas in my head. And I found some of my old Minecraft books for building and combat. Also, I would like to get better at combat in the game and all that. So, decisions. There we go! There! That's the tree I was talking about. Okay, we're good. I did it. This is just going to be one long video, basically. Alrighty. I need a lower branch that I can, like, hang this off of. That still makes it look reasonable. So if it's 3 down... want to do like that, right? So we'll do 3 from this slab. Like that. Or is that too big? I think that's good. There we go, that one's good. Oh, look at how the leaves fall. So nice. Place. 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 Oh, missed. Missed again. There we go. There we go. Perfect. It doesn't even look that obnoxious. I actually think it looks nice. See? Hi, Mr. Chicken. Do you want to watch the sunset? Oh, okay. Way to be rude, guy! Anyways. It's really nice. See? And then we can put a firefly bush over here, and it could be real cool. With the leaves falling, and then have some fireflies come out. See? Peaceful. Okay. We do need to get home, though. Yep, can't just sit on the tree all day. Beautiful tree. See, that's what I was talking about. That's what I wanted. I wanted a nice big tree over there with a swing set. And I think I did that really well. We can also probably end up taking this one because he's off to the side too much. Skeleton. Skeleton. Death grips. Fuck. 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 Run. I need to put a pressure plate there so that my door shuts behind me. Ow. Come around the corner, bro. Yeah, that's what I thought. Hi, Pop. Here, move over there, buddy. Place. Okay, so are we... What was I... Oh, the wall, yeah. I forgot, we were waiting on me to do the wall. So we will now go do the wall for the kingdom. For the house. My house. The only house I need. The one that looks like one from Twilight. At the moment it does. I don't know why houses on a cliff remind me of the house from Twilight. First, though, we will put this back over here. Very tacky swing, but I think it's fine. I think it looks sweet. Wait, we're over here now, so let's get this while we're here. Okay. We're going to start doing some entity cramming if we don't take care of the population in there. Yeah, we need to... We need to take care of everything in there. But the dock is going to go right here. We're going to flatten most of this out. We're going to connect the canal in the middle right here to this side, right? Maybe diagonally, right? And then we're going to make like a little dock area. Now, as for the potato farm, I think the question is now becoming, what are we going to do with, you know, that? And the beetroot farm. Because I have plans on docking it. And by docking, I mean putting like wooden slabs around and making it look like a pier and stuff. But with the farm there, it's not exactly what I'm looking for there. And that's just for this area with the canal. And then in the village area, it's going to be like a downtown area, right? So it's not going to be as rural. I feel like it's going to be super rural, and the reason why we're going to have the cow farms and stuff still there is because it's going to feel like more like a countryside pier than it is a... What's the word? Than it is a kingdom pier, if that makes sense. It's not going to feel like it's in a kingdom. It's going to feel like it's in like a British countryside. That's my plan. Or Italian. One of the two. I want it to feel very farmy. Oh, I'm low on bread. Or not bread, but I'm low on hunger. Eat some apples. The moment we finish these bottom walls, I'm gonna be happy. So yeah, vineyard, wheat field. We need to put the potato and carrot farm somewhere though that makes sense. And that's the question, is I don't know where we can put it that like goes, oh, that would make sense there. The moment we can at least finish the farming room, I'll be happy. Because that's not a super big thing on the bucket list, but definitely would be more helpful than struggling with farming things, because going into a field that's not in your base is troublesome. I'm just kind of locked in for a second. When it comes to building, I just like placing and looking. Not to mention, I'm kind of focused on the Mosh Podge, and I'm not really just placing willy-nilly. Hey! I didn't think that would do that. That's good. Okay. I already said that I want to put like a window here. Fix this. There we go. Put you there. There we go. Window, window, symmetry. Rule of thirds, whatever. Keep this like this, but maybe we dome it? Question mark? We dome it, or we have like a glass roof over this section right here at least. Because this is probably going to extend up with another room up on top. This is also probably going to be the same way where I have like a balcony that like looks down, all Great Gatsby style. This is probably going to be the same thing. And then this might just all be bigger glass. I might just raise it up by one. But if that is the case, these need to look the exact same. So maybe this also has a glass roof. Yeah, that makes sense. Yeah, that would make sense. Hold on. Let me think about it. Yes, that would make sense. That doesn't sound like a bad idea now that I'm looking at it. Okay. So first things first, let's go get that chest that was in my old house back over in this new house. We need to also probably do the potato field. That's probably our next priority, is the potato field for once. Instead of talking about it, let's get that done. Is my hoe in here? Or did I put the hoe in the... I probably put the hoe in the other chest, I'm gonna be honest. Oh yeah, the copper block. Now that I'm thinking about it, we're gonna leave you here. We're gonna put the pumpkin like right next to it, and I'm gonna put like a sign that's all like, when this drops, make this guy. And then I'll record it, put it on video, and post it. But as of the whatever day it is today that I'm streaming this, this will be for later. For later. And then we'll have our first ever copper golem the moment it drops. Because that's probably going to be the easiest mob to get. The Happy Gas is probably close second, which we need to make, maybe, we probably need to make a little incubator area for that. In case I want multiple, but I don't think I'll want multiple. I think I'll just want the one. Get all of it. There we go. Plus, the moment I get the diamond pickaxe, I can move my obsidian that I have down there, and I can get my final block. Here, buddy, hold on. Are you stuck? Can you get out now? There you go. I fixed it. Because I kept walking by there and he kept being stuck there. I was like, what? I was like, bud, you can leave. And he didn't leave, so I was like, there we go. I do want to organize these, and this will be my organized storage for building. And then in the tower will be probably randomized storage. I don't know what I'm using the tower for just yet. I don't know what I'm using it for just yet. But I'll figure it out. I'm sure I will. Okay. Because if we're doing the second floor, we need a bunch of wood, which I already have because I've been mining those trees. Okay. We're going to work on the second floor. Give. No. Give. No, and no. Okay, so I don't have that much wood. I was kind of just doing like mixed matched wood at the time because the bottom floor was just mixed matched wood. So this one will probably also get torn up. Just tear it up now so then I don't have to do that later. Maybe I can also make little closets underneath the stairs. I don't know what I would put in them, but I can make little closets. Okay. We're probably going to make 64, and that should cover the first floor. So 64. It's okay, I have like 2 stacks of oak logs. So I'm probably gonna go that far out, put a pillar down. No, wait a minute, go one more out. Pillar down? No, we want to put it like right here if we're gonna do it. And it would want to be a fence, right? To make it fancy. Yeah, what do you think? Okay. Because I don't want to do a whole log. That wouldn't be a bad idea to do a whole log, I guess. Huh. There we go. But we don't want to leave it floating. I want to put torches, maybe lanterns. Let's try my vision with the logs first. Click, click. There we go. Do we want to do an oak trim? Hey. Is that a no? Okay. I think we'll just do the platform like that, and then maybe stair supports to give the illusion of it being supported. Like that. Place, and then place. Like that. Yeah, that looks good. I'm not going to be over the moon about it. I think it looks fine. Also, do not have any lanterns, do I? Didn't I go to that one place and raid them for their lanterns? Are you telling me I used them all already? Thought I took all their lanterns, but I guess not. Where did I put their lanterns? Did I? I thought I took their... Whatever. Whatever, it doesn't matter. I'll put torches. I'm not opposed to torches. I'll use torches. It's fine. I just realized we can probably do a sick fireplace if I don't put the armor. I want to keep the armor there. It looks good and ominous. It's one block away, so right there. Yeah, that looks good. I like that. Maybe we do a fireplace on the second floor. Or we do an armor in the middle. We move the crafting table up there, and then we do... Yeah. Yeah. That sounds way better. Right there. Right here. Here we go. And then a fireplace right here. Of which we would need brick for if I use brick. I guess the question becomes, do I want to use brick? We have mud bricks. I can do mud. Mud takes so long to harvest, though. I got diorite. I can do a white. Make it polished. Do it polished. Okay, so it's if it's a singular, we would need to go like that. And then stairs. Okay, yeah. I can see it. It looks nice because it's like a cobbled together house, so with a white fireplace it would actually fit. It looks quartzy without it being quartz. Then we go one out. And then we have stair, place, and then wait, I need a crafting table. I was looking in there for something that I needed to craft. Stairs. That's not what I wanted at all. Place, place, place. And then one more on top is what I'm missing. I need to put stairs on the staircase. Unironically. Not what I wanted. Like that. for like a sick fireplace? Yeah, because we can have the fireplace like right there, and then I can open it on top, and then I can put blocks that go up. Yeah, that goes there. Like that. That works, I guess. Now the armor frame is kind of blocking it. Is there a way we can put the armor stand somewhere cool? Here. I was debating on doing it like this, but I didn't think it would look good. Oh, I don't have enough room. Yeah, that could work. Never mind. That's kind of sick. Place that there. Now the crafting table's kind of weird, but I guess it's better than having the armor frame in the way. It feels better. Yeah, feels better. We'd also probably start on the bedroom, because that has been a major pet peeve of mine, is that I can't lay in my bedroom. It's very grand manner. It is very, like, villain. And then imagine this being all diamond armor, right? Or netherite. Oh, that'd be sick. There we go. And then a railing in front of it would be nice. Okay, let's do... Can I do a fireplace? Yes, I can. That shouldn't affect nothing. Now, how many smokes do we get up? We don't get that far up. So our roof would have to be this high. No, that wouldn't work. Be 1, 2, 2, 3. We could do like a tapered roof. We do like 2 at a time. So do 2, 2, 2 at the peak. Or we can do like that. Very interesting. Yeah, that's pretty good. I like that. Yeah, like that. I didn't mean to do that, but I was gonna die if I didn't. Well, we at least know what we want it to look like now. Bro, there is zombies under my houses, and I hate it. Like this. So at its peak, it wouldn't... It's fine, I guess. Okay, well, first things first. I know there's... Yeah, I literally heard zombies. It's over here. Hold on. Whoa! That almost was my life. I'm a pro gamer, it's fine. There we go. Man, I got like a bunch of stuff I need. Man, my inventory's trashed right now. Go away, that's better than... Oh, come on! There we go, I fixed it. Never fear, I fixed it. Okay, I need this. Problem solved, fixed it. You won't hear any more of those now. That's probably why he was whimpering. Because he heard them. In the floorboards. I need to organize this. Then, technically, there's already going to be the fireplace under here. So if we're doing anything, they need to be here. So then we don't have them spawning in my house. There we go. So 2, 2, 1, 2, 2, 1. One, one, one. One. Yeah, like that. Whoop, I missed that jump. There we go. I say, because realize this is going to be my, like, roof. That's my roof layout right there. So now, that's the question is, you know, I heard another skeleton. That's not good. I'm also not going to use that overhang for anything either, which is upsetting because I wish I could, but there's nothing. Unless there would be another way I can get up there somehow. That I'm trying to think about. Maybe we do like a zigzag pattern from there across. That's like a little hallway that loops to make this more circular. Maybe. Also, because if this is going to be, right? If I can't do that jump, huh? Fuck. No, because it's going to be a stair, right? So it's going to be one up. So yeah, I should be able to make that jump, actually. Okay. So 2, 2, 1. That's not what I wanted. Then 1. There we go. This needs to be a one more up, right? Like that. Yep. There we go. Like that. Actually, I kind of just messed with this. This is kind of sick. Yeah. Yeah, we'll leave that for now. That's fine. We need to do stairs on the staircase anyways, so... There we go. Woo! Okay, okay. Stair time. There we go. Mine anyway. I don't know why. Mine it anyway. Almost. So close. That's not what I wanted. Whoa! That weathered fast. Am I crazy? Because I have a bunch of them over there that are still orange. What? Okay. I didn't... Okay. Cool, I guess. Yeah, and then maybe... Yeah, we can have like a little circular thing. Okay, that makes sense now. That could look cool. Not what I wanted. There we go. Okay, well, I need to put that torch back. I need to put a... You know what? Can I do the pressure plates? Yeah, I need pressure plates. Here, let's have one... Here, I guess if we're going to be doing... Stairs. Get out! You're not allowed in my house. It's my house. Okay, so if I'm doing a porch, right? One, that needs to go. And then two, I want it to be one block out. Yeah, that there. Then that. No. Bro. Oh, doors. Doors in this game are crazy. There we go. That's what I wanted. There we go, and that shuts it. And to even out the stair amount, we do that. Take you. Put that there. Like that. And then this out. So that, okay, see? Like that. That's a porch. Yep. And it shuts behind me too. Perfect. Now I got this extra stone slab that I don't need. Right there. Perfect. And it shuts behind me. There we go. Now when I want to leave... Yeah, no, I want to still make that automatic. Just do that there. Now if I want to go back in... Oh, those are going to also be affected. Huh. I know, right? It's almost perfect. But since these are trapdoors, they're going to get affected by it for some reason, which is just not what I want. no, I can't do that. It's because this is on one block out and these are right next to it, so maybe if I think that's the weird part now. Okay, that doesn't affect it. So it has to be on this block somehow. There we go. Perfect. Okay. Okay. Debacle settled. 44 stairs. How far will this get me? No, wait. There we go. It's gonna be a slab. Okay. Slabs. Slabs. That. 60 slabs. That's fine. Like that. Like that. Come on, let me up. There we go. So the pattern would go this, this, but it would also be this. Yeah, it'd be slabs all the way across like this. There we go, that's way better. Not what I wanted. There we go. Way better. Whew. Whoa, okay. I took a back step. Okay, see? That's not... That was not supposed to go there. Just roofing. Here, how about... I wonder if this will be okay. Here, we'll put it on 30. Let's turn up the music more. That way, whenever I'm not talking, we can actually enjoy music instead of just waiting in silence. Okay, there we go. Obviously, I can make it look better later, but for now, that tells me at least where this roof can end. So we can get a roof on one of the rooms. So right there. 2, and then 3. 3, 2, 1. Yeah, yeah. Perfect. Okay, so this should definitely be this. There we go. Okay, hold on. Okay, perfect. See? Okay, almost. That does look way better. Yeah, we definitely need some scaffolding. That way I can actually do stuff. I'm thinking about making this hollow. Yep. More stairs. Yeah. Uh-oh. Yoink. Yoink. Get that. Come in here. Ah. Alright, back to this menu. Am I doing it wrong? I didn't think I was. Yep. There we go. I turned music up, but I am not hearing music like at all. Oh, that is not supposed to be there. That is supposed to be stairs. Nope. There we go. Whoop. That's the sound of a man working on the train. And that's the sound of the man working on the train. And all day long they be singing hoo. Ha. Hoo. Ha. That's the sound of the man working on the train. And that's the sound of the man working on the train. Ain't no day long be singing. My mind works so hard and I know. That's not how the song goes, but you know. There we go. I think now the question is, since I got this little tiny extra layer of stuff, it turns into like a loft area, which means probably should be blocked off somehow. I'm thinking with like fences. I think that would look good. That's my opinion. Okay. Woo. Okay. Okay. Collected. Bro, I'm not trying to keep... Just slowly placing them. Whoop. There we go. I guess it would end with a slab, huh? I was gonna put logs, but probably better to just use slabs. Perfect. Here. I can hear the music, but it's so quiet still. So Give it some floor. Oh my god. There we go. I'm trying to get the music to play, but it's not wanting to, so. Why? Bro, the same. There we go. Oh my lord, dude. There we go. There we go. Go. Ow, itchy. There we go. It's almost there. This roof is better be impressive whenever I'm done with it. Right, dog? Yeah. Probably need some dirt. I think dirt would be the best way to go about this right out. Dirt, perfect. Okay, so we should probably get started on the orchard. Now that we're basically back to no wood, the orchard chef definitely should be in the talks. Take that, take that. And yeah, we'll call that good. Oop. It's not bad. I definitely need to do some more outside wiring. I need to put like actual pillars down for the overhang. Other than that, it doesn't look too terrible. Bro, this fully got oxidized. Bro. Okay. The pumpkin's ready. That's ready. Now the orchard, I wanted to have across that other bridge right there. Yeah, see, why are are they too close together or something? Yeah, are they all too close together? Am I like, is there like a special way of doing it that I'm not remembering? Or not knowing? There's that land bridge I made earlier. Yeah, we need to tear down this village and that other village, and then the swamp village I don't want to tear down because I think that's going to be my next series spot. Which I've already rated it, so you know what I mean? And I would like to maybe go a little bit further than just that far away. There we go. Line of trees. And then I will be using this tree. It's the start to the orchard. Until they make a more viable way of getting wood. Which I guess they did with villager houses. If I wanted to, I could tear down more houses, but that takes long too. Like at this point, if there was a way to like get away from mining wood, I almost guarantee no one would be mining wood anymore. Uh-oh. There we go. Okay. Okay, just tree mining at the moment. Not really that riveting stuff. But it is necessary because if I didn't do this, right, then people would be like, where'd you get the wood? I don't think anyone would care, but that's how I think about it. Thank God there's just a little forest right here I can just deforestate. Oh, that's one of the new wolves. I stuck with the classic. I stuck with the classic wolf. You're insuperior. Insuperior. You're insuperior. That's not even a word. What? Look the other way. Good. Jesus, this guy, huh? Get a load of this bread. Say, get a loaf of this bread. Jeez. Okay, we got some wood now. Get some apples. You should be able to bone meal... Not bone meal. You should be able to You should put the leaf litter in one of the bone meal things, right? That should be a thing you're allowed to do. Yeah, I'm gonna wall this off. This land bridge will become an official bridge. And we'll wall basically up to this area. Or actually, this area might be a dock, if I'm correct. I forgot what my plan with the village exactly is. The village itself, we're gonna tear down and redo. We got this big cathedral going up. But that requires some not cobble, that requires some copper for the top that I'm planning on doing. It's gonna have this big old area. It's either this is gonna be a cathedral or it's gonna be a really cool library. But I'm thinking cathedral. Just so then I have a place to just walk around and look at. Like the model, like the tower. Look at it from far away. With vibrant visuals, it's even better. From far away, it looks amazing. And this one's... There's the monolith over there in the corner. Alright, we got 55 logs. That's enough to hopefully complete the roof. I know stairs are probably the biggest downside right now to everything. That's the music. Damn. See, this is the reason why I was like, hey, turn on the music when I'm not talking. Perfect timing. There we go. Oh, I dropped. we at least have this middle section done, and I think that's all that I really wanted to do on the house, mainly, I think, today. I think for the whole stream. Shit. That's not good. Okay, it fixed. So what is the next project for this stream that I feel would be better if we focused our time on that and not this? Put all this up. What is it? What am I looking for? Oh. That. So that deals with that, but now I want to do this. I need dirt. Whoop. There we go. Yeah, it looks a little goofy. I ain't done with it though, so I'm not gonna sit here and nitpick. That? Yeah, that looks way better. Look at that. Okay, let's go do the other one. That's what I wanted to do. Now it actually looks like a fireplace. We should finish off the farming room, huh? That should be getting finished off. Or at least get everything planted in there. I'm gonna need to be doing a little more getting glass on the side in order to actually finish the farming room. Oh, way better. Even have a little porch that gets up. This has mainly just been base construction, though. Which I'm all for, by the way. This has been fun. Because I never really get to sit down and make my base, because in the videos, I do like 30 minutes a piece, so I never actually get to sit down and like do stuff long term. Because I'm so worried about getting it recorded. And this time I don't need to worry about that because it's all ready. We're probably going to be getting rid of the potato farm next. By next, I mean now. So that's probably what I'm going to start doing, is the potato farm removal. First, by getting all the crops out of there. After getting all the crops out of there, we're going to take down the fence. And then I'm going to cover up all the... We should probably be covering up all the things first, so then... Here. There we go. I don't know how many there are, so we got 3. Open. Okay. Yeah, we're gonna turn this into like a cool dock area now. It's already all flattened out too, so. Getting all my potatoes done. Because I'm no longer gonna need this area. Probably make the canal wider too or something. I kind of like how it cranks around, but we could probably change that now. Or just leave it how it is now that I'm thinking about it, because like most of this is going to be replaced with blocks, with wooden blocks and slabs and stuff. I'll probably leave the railing too now that I'm thinking about it. The railing adds something. I'll probably just make it different. Okay, there we go. I have a bunch of potatoes. This farm has been a really good farm then. Oh, look at the tree! It looks good from far away. It looks good up close too. It's just like from far away, like it just looks like a normal tree, and then you can slightly see the swing. There we go. So we'll probably tear down the fence from this point to this point, tear all this down, and then like loop it around this area. So then we can dock this, probably cut this big chunk off right here. It's confusing how it's going to work, but it will work. I have an idea. Which I filled in all the water spots, so now we just wait for them to dissipate because there's no crops in them. Yeet! My wheat farm's still doing really well. See, I love the wheat farm. It looks so good, though. Oh. Plus, it's the first thing I see when I exit out of my house. It's just the wheat farm. Hella potatoes. Go in here. This is the farming room. A little greenhouse room. You know what? I kind of like the greenhouse room. I think it's cool. Oh! Oh, that felt so good. Oh. Bucket. And bed. Boop. Oh. Not yet. I think an infinite water source would actually be smart. In here, especially. So I guess now we have to plan out the dock area. Because we already have the land area basically ready. Okay, no. We should get a hoe. And we should start planting the carrots in here so we can get rid of the carrot field that's just ugly placed. There we go. Always use a wooden hoe. Don't even spend your money on a fucking stone. There's no point. You know? There ain't no point in even using a stone hoe. Yes, it's faster, and it is good for only big farmlands like this. But never do iron, never do gold, never do... Unless gold comes out of one of those nether fortresses, then it's free. But unless it's free, don't use it. And never do a diamond hoe. Things like that. There we go. There we go. I need to put signs up. Now I'm thinking about it. Alright, beetroots. The beetroot one is definitely going to be... We can probably go get some beetroot seeds now. But I don't want to tear down that field just yet. Oh, same with the sugarcane. We need to put the sugarcane somewhere. Fuck. Here we go. So far, just a lot of running around and doing chores. / moving stuff. So this is definitely where I'm probably going to get... Okay, how many blocks? 1, 2, 3, 4. So 4, 3 plus 3 is 6. So that's 2 loaves. Okay, so I'm a couple off from 3 loaves of bread per. But I also still, again, have the big wheat field out there that I can always just go steal some from if I ever need it. Plus now I also have hella potatoes. Here, let's actually cook some. Yeah, I know. There it is. Let's actually cook some potatoes. Because I'm running low on other foods. I think it's sick. I love the new house. I feel like it's very Minecrafty. And I like that. I like how the base feels like a YouTuber spot. You can see the windmill from here, which... The windmill looks amazing now. So at the very least we did that. I can't even lie. The windmill looks amazing. We did an automatic door. We did a roof. We're ready for the golem whenever it's here. Which it's not. I'm going to take that. Actually, no, because we stopped. No. Yeah, give me that. There we go. Put that there. Just smooth it out. Do that, and then place that there. See? Better. I gotta get rid of this farmland. It was only here temporarily. Now we have carrots in the house, so it doesn't matter. Okay, so... We're gonna get rid of this now. Smooth it out. Yeah, there we go. There, that looks better. Yeah. Alright. We'll destroy it later. But this... we can destroy this part and put it on here. And then end it, like, right here. So then the path has its own thing on the dock. Okay, yeah. That sounds better. Like that. There we go, too. We can always redo the potato field later. Probably next stream, depending on when I stream next, or in one of my videos if that comes out beforehand. There we go. Better, better, better. Yeah. This is kind of how I wanted it. This is kind of how I envisioned it. And maybe we, like, cut off this whole area. Like, with the fence. Yes. That sounds like a good idea to me, too. Just do two. There we go. Oh, that's a drown. That's what it was. I was all like, what is that over there? And it was a drown. Um, there's that. Click, 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 click. Place, click, clack, clack. Whoop, I missed the place. Maybe we do this like this. Yeah. That's fair. Because it's hollowed ground, so there's probably no torches under there either. Yeah. They're gonna be flat anyways, so... We need to flatten this area actually right here too. So there's that. Man, look at the house from far away. It looks so nice. So we'll probably start construction on the docks area next stream. Here, let's see. It's pretty late. Yeah, because this is going to take a lot of spruce, of which I do not have a lot of that wood type to just spare. Now that I'm thinking about it on paper. Is there another thing we can do? Maybe we can... Yeah. Here. We'll do this. I'll make a compromise. Where is cobblestone? Okay, so am I out of cobblestone, really? Maybe I just can't see it. Oh well. Okay, we're going to mark down where the lighthouses will go. So we'll mark that down, so then next time we can do the lighthouses and the docks. But we're nearing the end here because I'm running out of... Not motivation, but I'm pretty hungry and tired. Look at the tree. That has to be one of my favorite things we've done today, and it's so small, but it's so nice. Is that an iron golem? Oh no, it was a waterfall. That's not what I wanted. That's not what I wanted either! Baby zombie, baby zombie, baby zombie. And it's raining. Alright, come here. I ain't Philza. Man, I can't hit it. There we go. That was rough. What? Some got struck by lightning. I don't know what. Okay, we're going to... Lighthouses will go here and... to the other island! And well, when this flattens out, here too. Do you see, the vision is, it's like, this is like a warning, hey, it's very, you know what I mean? It makes sense whenever, if I were to explain it, but hard to explain whenever I'm dying. Back home, back home, back home, back home, back home. Whoops. Okay, now we're safe. Actually, just stay. Perfectly fine roof. Like, we'll stay under the roof. There we go. Oh, I forgot. It's a pressure plate, not a button. It's okay. At the very least, I'll be able to predict it when it happens. So much more cozy. Anyways, that's probably going to be the end of the stream, guys. I know it wasn't 5 hours like I said it was going to be, but I'm tired and my arms are starting to hurt, which is a weird sentence to think about. But anyways, thank you to my crazy crew. Thank you to the people who attended, like Jewel, Keisha, hey Keisha, Rosina, and then Colin VTuber. He definitely, or he or she, whatever you want to say, was here for a while too. And I'm happy that all these people showed up. Thank you for showing up. You guys are the most. Thank you to my crazy crew for supporting me. I wouldn't be here without you guys. And y'all have a nice night.